during the losing streak, we kept asking you what was going wrong with the hitting, and now the team's going well. What do you see them doing right during this time?
I just think our at bats are so much more competitive. I think our guys up and down the order are doing a nice job from a pitch selection standpoint. We're not chasing as much out of the zone. We're situational hitting fairly well right now, driving guys in from third. I just think our at bats have really improved in this last 5 or 6 days, and it's not just by a couple guys. For me, it's all the way down the order. And when you have multiple guys taking really good at bats, it does feed you. You can feed off each other. And before, for me, we just had a couple guys kind of at the top, that were really producing all our runs, the top half of our lineup. But now we have, right now, the last 5 days, we've had numerous guys take really good at bats, and it's allowed other people to, it just kind of falls in line when that happens.
John Mioli, go ahead.
Brandon, out of those down order guys, Mountcastle obviously had the Player of the Week award. Franco, Severino both had little upswings. Who out of those, what do you see as being the most sustainable long term, that this isn't just like a small upturn and they might have turned the corner?
Well, I think Mountcastle's gone through a lot already this year, and he's going to gain, this is valuable experience for him. He's had some adversity early. Saw him chase a lot more early in the season, battled through that, still does on occasion. But his swings are just so much better right now for me than they were. He's swinging at way better pitches to hit. He'll still chase some stuff that's like running off on the inside, or a bounce break ball once in a while, but not as much as before. So he's getting to better counts. He understands that it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be like last year. But he's going to face a lot of pitchers that he's never seen before, and I think he understands what it takes now. And so I do think that his at bats, not going to win Player of the Week every week, but he is figuring out how to hit in the big leagues.
Can I ask a quick follow up? What is the layman's definition of a snorkel? You mentioned him snorkeling balls a couple times. What hits qualify as snorkels?
I guess I use it as when like someone throws a breaking ball or slider or split change something down, and you're like drop your eyes and your nose down to it to kind of pick it out of there. Does that make sense? Drop the barrel on the ball with your eyes.
Did he snorkel one? He snorkeled one last night then, right? Up the middle?
Kinda, yeah. I would classify that as a potential snorkel. I think of more a snorkel as like when you see a breaking ball down and it's kind of like this jailbreak. My eyes go down to it, and you kind of six holes it or you hook it in the corner. But everybody has their own definition. You can use it however you want, John.
This would have been more fun in person, but that was fun. Thank you.
I could have acted it out in person. I could have actually got a bat and did a whole, acting job.
Soon enough.
Maybe tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. I will not be doing it tomorrow. Next question.
Nathan Ruiz, go ahead.
Brandon, you mentioned the improvement in at-bats. Is there anything to the why behind that? Is it as simple as the change in the month? Is it just a law of averages situation? What do you see as the why behind it?
Yes. What was the first part? I missed the first part. Sorry.
You just mentioned the improvement of at-bats in your answer to Rich.
Yeah, you mean up and down the order?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of clubhouse conversation. I think a lot of coaching happening. I think a lot of guys talking with each other in the cage. You see guys talking through things in the dugout. Just really happy with a lot of the adjustments guys are making. And, there's ebbs and flows of the season, right? So we and we're not going to be scoring 10 runs a game here for the next 100. We're going to have struggles offensively. We're going to have tough weeks offensively. Those type of things happen. But I'm encouraged by these guys really sticking together and having some success and seeing that, as you, the more quality at bats you take up and down the order, the almost easier it is on everybody else.
Mark Viviano, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon, you guys have reached the 60 game mark, which is what you played last year. And with the 102 to go, I know you're monitoring your pitchers based on the limited innings last year. Is it business as usual for everybody else, 162, or will you be watching for some things that otherwise you wouldn't because of last year's short schedule?
Yeah, no, I do. We've been fortunate this last week because of the off days. So guys are getting rest, but these next 3 weeks after our off day in Tampa, guys are gonna need rest and day game after night game, those type of things. But I check in with almost everybody every day to see how they're doing. And I am aware that they didn't play 6 months last year. We played 2, and just want to make sure that they're feeling okay.
Follow-up question from Nathan Ruiz.
Brandon, how are you setting up your rotation for this upcoming series?
Right now, I'm announcing that we have Aiken going on Tampa, and then it's TBA the next 2 as of right now.